Again, you know, we are close to the Colosseum. Colosseum was built many years ago, couple 3,000 years ago, and Neron was building that time. That's Colosseum, Neron, and you know, it looks really like colossal onion. If you ever heard of that, if you didn't Google it, you're gonna see what colossal onion is. And but this is really, you know, good. And Russell Crowe was main guy here in that time. I mean, like a gladiator, and he was fighting lions, people, everything. You know, he was really good. He was the best. And we just saw his school down there, and all of those holes. Now you can see holes. Holes were made, you know, for gold and from gold, you know, and those people were, you know, digging up gold, and that's why, you know, some precious metals, you know, I'm not sure which kind of precious metals were there, and they were taking it out, which is really shameful to do that. And all of those, you know, big iron meshes that people could not got in or out, or, you know, was for lions and tigers, that they can you know, fight with them in closed environment, you know. And that's Vincenzo Grilli. He's really good fence builder. If you want to fence in Rome, call this guy, okay? Yeah. And yeah, Neron was, as I said, Neron was guy that was building those playing places around here, and he built really big. Look at how big it is. They could fit, you know, 50 to 250,000 people inside, depending how drunk they were, you know. They come here drink all kinds of wine, probably not big quality like today, and was low quality wines, and they were drunk like shit, you know, to be ashamed. And they like those bloody games where people get eaten by lions and you know, killed by gladiators. You know, it's really not good. And gladiators killed lions, and you know, it's almost same like today when those guys going hunting into the woods of Africa. But yeah, and sun is going into our eyes, and you know, I should look down on the floor just to see where I'm going. But again, you know, this Colosseum is famous, the most famous Colosseum in Italy, the most famous Colosseum in Croatia is Colosseum in Pula. Colosseum in Pula is much smaller, but much more nicer, because they didn't stole so many things from it, you know, and you can get into it for free. You should pay €5, €5 here to get it in. That's, you know, only for rich people to see it. And this is the Marco Aurelio big victory entrance, you know, for his legions, and Julius Caesar, Octavian, and so on and so forth. But they, you know, come up and on the top and saying, vote for me, vote for me. And that was, you know, really funny at that time. You know, comparing to today's time. And that was all of those entrances here, that was for animals in that time. You know, and you know, you can see how that was working. Very good. You know, and Marco Aurelio was really famous in that time, and his main general, Julius Trivora, was with him in this building in that time, and they were, you know, winning battle from northern Italy, with even more north to Germany, with those big battles in that time. Look at it, you know, we really, you know, it's dangerous to sit here. This could fall down. But anyways, you know, that's, everybody has his responsibility. And I'm how they drill those holes and stole the gold. That's amazing. You know how the UNICEF and UN protect this beautiful building. Thank you, UN. Thank you, UNICEF. Thank you. Julius. This is Julius. Julius Caesar was coming from this side of the door, and you know, that's a very nice relief up there, and yeah, you know, everything is clear to me except how they get on the top. Could be in the time they just you know, build some kind of temporary stairs and take them out later on. Yeah. Ja, gdje se popeo? No, Marco Aurelius and Julius Caesar, they were climbing up there, you know, to proclaim victory. And you know, they were making speeches up there, and yeah, they were telling people, vote for me, which is very nice. There you go. Just sit down a little bit, just to take a rest. Just before Julius Caesar victory.
Ovo fontana, ona dalje su oni konji i ono to jesu bili.
Slavoluk, yeah. Victory entrance, and we are here. But you know, and this is typical England grass. They didn't cut it like in England, but looks very nice. And it's October 17. Today is October 17 afternoon, 2021. With in Rome, and that's all we can. Colosseum is right there. Colosseum on this side is
Da, a dobro. Pa nije loše ovako. Inače ne bi ni uzela, ali sad
side is much better. Oh, that's good cheese, you know. And one day, when you know, some of those Italians get victory again, they're gonna come here and they're gonna open those gates for him to go in and proclaim victory and tell people, vote for me again. I'm gonna, you know, do it, everything for you. You're gonna be my favorite people, and yeah, that's same like Mussolini and Hitler was telling his people. You know, it's very victorious place here, where people were in trance chanting, yeah, you know, Marco Aurelian, Julius, or you know, I don't know who else was. You know, Tiberius, and you know, and Russell Crowe up right there. You know, Russell Crowe was the best in that time. You know, in this area down there, they were just roaring. You know, 250,000 people in that time. That's really amazing, really. But you know, there's not fun today anymore like that. Not anymore.